Hi, this is Miss Dia D Special Things. I just wanted to come to you to share a product that I received in the mail last week, and I wanted to play with them first before I actually did a review on them. And these are Chalkola premium wet wipe markers. And these are best used on non-porous surfaces. You can use them on glass, uh, white chalkboards, whiteboards, the dry erase boards. Yes, mirrors. You could put it on plastic, chalkboards, and ceramics. I have a piece of towel sitting right here. First of all, these come in a 5.5 millimeter size. They also come in a 15 millimeter size. Yes. These have to be prepped first. And what you have to do, I think I prepped all of them, is shake them. I think I prepped them all first. Let me look at this one and see. Yes, I think I prepped them. And then you just kind of tap them to release the ink. Yes, and the ink comes out. I did try these on paper, and here's the thing about using them on paper. If you use them on paper, I tried them on paper, and maybe I should show you all. And then, because I wanted to use them in a mixed media kind of way, and I'm going to show you what I did. If you try them on paper, these are temporary paints or markers. So if you try them on paper, as you can see, I put them there, and I'm going to sit there. I'm going to let that dry, and I'll show you later. But just to show you what these paints or markers do, I am going to, and if you need more ink, you just press on it, and it releases the ink. These these are great. Okay, if I want to erase that, now you could use them on windows, like I said, on dry erase boards. I'll just erase that, get that up, yeah, and I'm drying it off so that there's no more of this on there. But that's how they work. Just press them down, and they come in. Look at the great colors they come in. Yeah, so let me try with this one. Like I said, I prepped all of them. Just think if you were doing a party or something, and you decided you wanted to use these to do your party, right? You wanted to, and you just wipe them off. That when they dry, you just wipe it up. Yeah, with with the wet wipe, and go from there. They work on. They also sent me some of these. Let me wipe my hands off because I don't want stuff all over the place. They actually sent me, and just be patient here, some of these chalk labels, the chalkboard labels, as you can see here, and they come in 4 different styles. Yes, and they sent me these, which was great, perfect for the moment, because let me try with the white one. And I was making, let's put hello right there. And the reason I put hello, first I'm going to put the hello, and I decided I didn't want it to look like that. So guess what, you guys? I don't want to use that. I'm going to wipe it off, okay? I don't want it to say. I want it to say hello, but I want to print this. Okay? So I put that there, and the reason I did that is because I am actually making flip books. And these I made out using envelopes, so I'll use these as pockets in here, and then I'll actually put journaling cards on the pockets. But, look at this. I wanted this to say hello to whoever I was sending it to. Oops, and as you can see, that is still wet, but that's okay. I can fix that. Let me fix it. Just totally fix it, right? I wanted that to say hello. And now I do want it, now that I'm looking at it, I do want it to be written instead of printed. Okay? Yeah. So I get to do that with these chalkboard labels that they sent. How cool, huh? Okay. Now, suppose and they can be used in so many different ways. Suppose I wanted to put a label on this glass. I can either use their labels, or I want to put my name on it, or somebody else's name. I want to give this to my granddaughter. And I want her name on here. There you go. I actually put her name on it. She would be real happy with this. So you could decorate glass. You could decorate pretty much anything that you want to decorate with it. That's non-porous area. Let's see, another thing and that I wanted to show you was how they work with chalkboards, and I hope you can see that. Okay, I have a chalkboard here, and this is one of my little sign things that I had in my craft room. I wrote on it with chalk, and that's what I had on it before. But I am going to, that's a little dirty, so let's use another rag to wipe this off. Let's see how this works. That chalk stayed on mine. And I like, let's see another color. They have neon colors in here. There are neon colors in here. And as you can see, there's an orange and the bright yellow, the pink. Yeah. So you have a few of the basic colors, and this is a set of 10. They're called party colors. But I want this to say, look at this purple. But then I decided I wanted it to be big and bold, right? So I am going to wipe this off because I would rather mine be big and bold, okay? The imprint doesn't, you know, where you see where I marked that, it's really the chalkboard. It's not the actual from the pens. So I want this to be in big, bright. Let's see if I have a big bright one that's been prepped already. These are the large ones, and they are pretty large. These are 15 millimeters. And oops, that one isn't prepped, so rather than go through that, I'll just choose a different color. I don't know if I prepped. That one isn't. I would pick all the ones that I haven't prepped yet, right? Okay, this one is. So I want this to say in great big letters. And then, in this color, let's see, I haven't prepped that one either. I'm going to use a green, okay. And I'm going to use the other side because this is pretty big. Can you imagine writing writing on your car windows? If you're having like a garage sale, you can write it on your car windows that you're having a garage sale and put your information on there. Or if the kids are having a, you know, going to a sports game, they can put, you know how kids write on the windows and stuff of your car? Yeah, you could put it on there. This also, that's a neon color. And then I'm going to show you how bold this is. Almost ran out of space. Great, huh? Yes, so that is your 15 millimeter size. Now, I could see parents using these as little making party favors, using their chalkboard labels. I could see teachers using them for the kids placemats. They could put names on them when they have little events or whatever. I see crafters using them for sure, for parties, for giveaways. And the great thing about this is, and I can even use a dry on the glass. I can actually use a dry cloth and take it off. But these are wet wipe markers, and your stuff will come off, the writing will come off, and you could reuse them. Now, I did say this was temporary markers, so you can wipe them off your windows if you write on a window. Now, I did try using this with on paper, and of course you can use it. It works on paper, and I've even watched some videos where they used it on paper. But even after it dries, as you can see, once I spray this, as you can see, once I spray it, I do lose the marking. Yeah, so you may not want to use it in that manner, unless of course you seal it. I don't know, because I haven't used it to that extent. Yes, but yes, this is, I think, is a really good product for what it's used for. So many different uses. Can you see, you know, when people get married and they put this on their windows and, you know, saying just married, the sizes of them will allow you to write very large on your windows. Yes. If you're using them for just projects, they will allow you to make little placemats, or teachers can use them. I like the sports thing, you know, for tailgating and stuff. You can actually put, if you know, for the dads, because we always forget the dads and stuff. But if they're tailgating, you know, doing the game thing, everybody go to the games, and, you know, the men are out in the parking lot tailgating him or whatnot. This was on plastic, so yes, you see it even works there and comes off. Yeah, but they can use these to, you know, write their team name on their windows, or some of them actually sell product out of the back of their truck, and they could put on there what they're selling. But yeah, I think these are just great. It's good to lay them like this, store them flat so that the ink flows. Yeah, and you know, you won't have a problem with them marking once you get ready to use them. But I would store these flat. Yes. Now the problem I did have, excuse me, I wish that the large one would have come with a black. Yeah, that would have been great. And this black one, it took me a while to prep it. And to prep these, or to prime them as they call it, what you do is you actually you shake it first. You shake it first, and then you you shake it for a few seconds, right? And then you press it down until the ink starts flowing. Well, for this black one, my ink will not flow. As you see, the tips of them turn black. This is having a hard time doing that, and I'm thinking that maybe this filter or this thing that it flows down into just isn't that great. But as you can see, it will not, the ink will not flow, but it does write. But it's not giving me the best. Let's see. Yeah. So this one I think is somewhat defective. And as you can see, I'll show you here what I mean. Because if I take this red one and I do the same thing, I get a crisp, clear color. Yeah, but these, I really like them. I would use these a lot. Yes, I would. I'm gonna do a couple of signs. I could see me using them on banners, on my jars, my glasses, to identify stuff. Yes, I see a whole lot of uses for these in my craft room, so I would actually use them. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is, I see something that I have hanging right now, and my chalk isn't all that great, but I have loads of sequence in here because I really haven't figured out my sequence yet, and I have even more stuff on here. But I wrote this with a chalk marker that I got from somewhere else, and guess what, it's not coming off. Okay, that I was going to write on it with this one, which would be great. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to write over it. And it says, and that way I could get a great bright color, even more. And the reason I wrote that, stuff. Okay, the reason I wrote that is because I have 3 of these hanging. And one says stuff, one says more stuff, and this one says even more stuff. Now I could see that. And I don't even have to, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to leave it there because I can actually see that. But even if I wanted to write on here that I had sequence in here on this jar, this isn't a great color to use, but I can actually write on this metal tin. Yeah, and it's bright and I could see it. But yeah, okay, you guys, that is my review on these markers. Like I said, the thing that I didn't like about it was this one is defective, I think. It is, let me see how well it writes on here. See, I can hardly see this. It's not working for me. And I prepped it exactly like they said prep it. So yes, I think I got a defective one. But that's okay. Yeah, but I like them. And I'm going to use these in my room. I wish this one worked because I can actually use it on my Alex drawers. Yes, that would have been perfect if these would have worked, because I could write on my Alex drawers and erase it. I wish I could show you that over there, but yeah, that's over there and I'm not moving my camera. But In order to get these, and you can get a 20% off discount, click on the link for the 5.5 millimeter size. They have a UK site and they have a US site, and these are from Amazon. And click on the links, and if you put in the code that I have in the links, you can actually get these for 20% off. Okay. All right. So I think they're worth a try. I think they are going to help me tremendously, especially now that I'm reorganizing. I'm really just not reorganizing. I mean, not organizing, but reorganizing my room, meaning I'm not changing the whole thing, but I'm changing stuff around. So, yeah, I think these would be a great right now. They're a plus for me because I am going through some reorganization in my room. But yeah, that is the Chalkola. I'm going to link their site in the description box. I'm going to link their site, and I'm going to link I'm going to put both of the links to Amazon for the 20% off discounts. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.